Good afternoon and welcome to Hampden Park for today's first and second round draw of the 2024-25 SPFL Trust Trophy. My name is Molly Hyde and I will be guiding you through today's proceedings. Now, the SPFL is delighted to welcome back the SPFL Trust for the fourth consecutive year as the competition sponsors following last year's successful backing, which saw Airdrie lift the trophy at the Falkirk Stadium. Now, the SPFL Trust works with community trusts and associated SPFL clubs up and down the country to help deliver change to improve the lives of people living in Scotland. The funds for the sponsorship were generously donated by James Anderson, who will be well known amongst many of you for his support to Scottish communities and football up and down the country. Now, I'm delighted to welcome Ken Moore, who will be conducting the draw, who is our participant at the Prostate Football Fans in Training with the Rangers Charitable Foundation. Overseeing proceedings, we have competitions executive at the SPFL, Liam McNally. Ken, thank you for joining us today. Can you tell me a little bit about the programme that you took part in?
Yes, I was very fortunate enough to get a place on the programme which was taking place at Ibrox in a training facility. It was a very informative course that I was on. It was specifically designed for people like myself with prostate cancer, and the 11 gentlemen that were on the course with me found it most helpful. Being a programme that was specifically designed for prostate cancer patients to help us through with the treatment and any issues that we might have. And the people that were on the course were tremendous in what they'd done. And for anybody with prostate cancer, I would recommend them to get in touch and try and get onto a similar course in whatever facility is available to them.
Well, it sounds like a fantastic programme that was run.
Absolutely fantastic.
So, moving on to draw, let's remind ourselves of the format of this year's competition. This year's competition will feature all William Hill Championship, League 1 and League 2 teams, 11 Premiership B teams, 6 Lowland League teams and 5 Highland League teams. The first round of the competition will feature the 11 Premiership B teams, 6 clubs from the Lowland League and 5 clubs from the Highland League. You'll be able to see the draw numbers on your screen now. Now, as you can see, the first round draw is both regionalised and seeded. So we'll have 10 clubs feature in the north section with 5 ties being drawn and 12 clubs featuring in the south section with 6 ties being drawn. Home ties will alternate between seeded and unseeded clubs. Now, the north seeded teams are numbered 1 to 5 and the unseeded teams are numbered 6 to 10. So, with all of that in mind, let's proceed to the north section of the first round draw of this competition. Ken, if I could ask you to do the honours and draw the first seeded team who will be playing at home.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Fraserburgh, and they will play at home to the unseeded team.
Number 9.
Number 9 is Heart of Midlothian B. Our next match will be unseeded playing for...
Number 10.
Number 10 is St Johnstone B, and they will play at home to the seeded team.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Brecon City Highland League runners-up. Our next match will see the seeded team playing at home first.
Number 4.
Number 4 is Bankside D, and they will be playing at home to the unseeded team.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Aberdeen B. Match 4 will be unseeded playing at home first.
Number 7.
Number 7 is Dundee B, and they will be playing at home to the seeded team.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Formartine United. Now, our final tie will be the seeded team playing at home first.
Number 1.
Number 1 is Bucky Thistle, Highland League champions, playing at home too.
Number 8.
Number 8 is Dundee United B. So that concludes the north section of the first round draw. I'll ask Liam to put the balls in the respective bowl for the south section of this draw. Now in the south section, the seeded teams are numbered 11 to 16 and the unseeded teams are numbered 17 to 22. Thank you, Liam. So now we have the balls in the respective bowl. We'll move on to the south section of the first round draw. Ken, if I could ask you to draw the seeded team who will be playing at home first.
Number 15.
Number 15 is Berwick Rangers, and they'll be playing at home to the unseeded team.
Number 22.
Number 22 is St Mirren B. Our next team will be unseeded and they'll be playing at home.
Number 20.
Number 20 is Motherwell B, and they'll be playing against the seeded team.
Number 16.
Number 16 is East Stirlingshire. Our next match will be seeded playing at home.
Number 11.
Number 11 is East Kilbride, Lowland League champions last year, and they'll be playing against the unseeded team.
Number 17.
Number 17 is Celtic B. Our next tie will see the unseeded team playing at home first.
Number 18.
Number 18 is Hibernian B, and they will play at home to the seeded side.
Number 13.
Number 13 is Albion Rovers. Our next tie will be seeded playing at home first.
Number 14.
Number 14 is Cowdenbeath, and they will play at home to the unseeded team.
Number 19.
Number 19 is Kilmarnock B, and our final tie will see unseeded playing at home first.
Number 21.
Number 21 is Rangers B, and they will play at home too.
Number 12.
Number 12 is Bowness United. So that concludes the south section of the first round draw, and you'll be able to see those ties on your screen just now. Thank you, Ken, for that, and Liam. Don't go anywhere, as we'll be back for the second round draw of the SPFL Trust Trophy. But first, let's take a look at some of the fantastic work that the SPFL Trust supports. Here's a short film about Partick Thistle's Charitable Trust's mental fitness programme, funded by the SPFL Trust's Innovation Fund.
The mental fitness programme is a way of helping people with their mental health. Obviously we know how important physical fitness is and how it is important to be physically healthy, but we don't have the same message for mental health. As much as we need to do things every day for our physical health, we need to do the same for our mental health.
It's fantastic that we've got Partick Thistle Charitable Trust that's helping the local community in day-to-day life. Some people come in here with different aspects and different worries and issues across the board, so when they've got a friendly face that they can come in into the door and make sure, even if it's just a cup of tea in the morning, some of them needing a chat, it's great that we've got members of staff that are trained in that field, and because I don't think across the board there's enough support for mental health, and the more we're doing things like this and raising awareness, it's only going to get better.
Within the course we run for 10 weeks, and each week the participants come and we'll work on something different each week, whether that's talking about mental health in itself, you know, raising awareness of what that is and how that can impact you, but also talking about what do we do to combat that, you know, looking at our comfort zones. Are we in our comfort zone? How do we push ourselves out of our comfort zones? Looking at setbacks, how do we overcome setbacks, but also thinking about everyday things that we need to do, like stay hydrated, you know, keep on top of our physical fitness, eat well. All of that stuff is all linked to our mental well-being. The SPFL Trust Innovation Fund has been remarkable in terms of allowing us to set this programme up, to run the programme. This wouldn't be possible without them. Programmes like this allow people to feel comfortable in environments where they can talk about their challenges and get that help straight away, rather than having to wait maybe 3, 4, 5 months down the line when it actually might become bigger and harder to deal with at that point.
Good afternoon and welcome back for the second round draw of the 2024-25 SPFL Trust Trophy. Now at this stage in the competition, we welcome the William Hill League 2 clubs finishing in positions 4 to 10 at the end of last season. It will be at round 3 of the competition that the remaining SPFL clubs will join, making it an all-Scottish competition. Now let's remind ourselves of the numbers for this stage of the draw. So for this draw, there'll be no seeding. However, there will still be the regionalised element that you'll be able to see there, with the North ties numbered 1 to 8 and the South numbers 9 to 18. Now 4 ties will be drawn in the North and 5 ties will be drawn in the South. So with all of that in mind, let's proceed to the second round draw of the SPFL Trust Trophy. Ken, if I could ask you to draw the first ball from the North section.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks, Liam. Number 1, we have East Fife. They'll be playing at home.
Well done, Liam. Number 5.
Number 5 is winner of match 2, St Johnstone B or Brecon City. Our next tie playing at home we have first.
Number 4.
Number 4 is Fraserburgh or Heart of Midlothian B. And they'll play against
Number 2.
Number 2 is Forfar Athletic. Our next tie will be playing at home.
Number 8.
Number 8 is Bucky Thistle or Dundee United B. And they will play at home too.
Number 7.
Number 7 is Dundee B or Formartin. And our next tie, our final tie in the North section.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Elgin City, and they reached the quarterfinals in 2019. And they'll play against
Number 9.
number 6.
Sugar.
Number 9 in the next one, Ken. Number 6.
Apologies. 6.
And that's Bankside D or Aberdeen B. So that concludes the North section of the draw. We'll now proceed to the South section of the draw. And as previously mentioned earlier, the numbers are 9 to 18. So we will have that number 9 in this section of the draw, Ken.
I'll try and get it right.
So if you could draw the first team, which we'll be playing at.
Number 16.
Number 16 is Hibernian B or Albion Rovers. And they will play at home too.
Number 17.
Number 17, we have Cowdenbeath or Kilmarnock B. Our next draw, we will see.
Number 14.
Number 14 will be Motherwell B or East Stirlingshire. And they will play at home too.
Number 15.
Number 15 is match 8 winners East Kilbride or Celtic B. Our next tie we'll see playing at home.
Number 9.
Number 9, there it is. We've got number 9 Dumbarton, and they were promoted to League 1 via the playoffs in May last year.
Number 13.
And they are against number 13 Berwick Rangers or St Mirren B.
Number 12.
Number 12, we have playing at home Stranraer, and they obviously retained their SPFL status last year with some big celebrations for that.
Number 10.
And they're playing number 10 Bonnie Rose. And our final tie.
Number 11.
Number 11 is Clyde, and they will be playing at home too.
Number 18.
Number 18 Rangers B or Bowness United. So that concludes the second round draw of the SPFL Trust Trophy. Thanks to Ken and thanks for Liam for their assistance with that draw. The ties will be played a fortnight after those first round ties, which are due to be played on the 30th and 31st of July. And of course, details of the fixtures will be shared on SPFL website and social media channels in due course. Thank you all for watching and good luck to all those teams involved.